educator, the CEO and lead consultant of Everybody Educate, a full-service consulting firm that exists to empower and equip educators to be at their best. So many teachers are quitting. Our primary goal is to support educators and educational establishments in achieving authentic, creative, and culturally relevant teaching and learning. We are sure that your learning environment will shift and you will see excellence and equitable practices when you partner with us. Thank you. See our services below. Hello, everybody. I hope you just had an opportunity to watch the interview that I did with one of the most amazing, brilliant educators, storytellers, writers that I have met. Oh my goodness. I am back on here because guess what? It's the after party. It's the after show for brilliant educators. So for those of you who really, really want to be a brilliant educator, those of you who really are those brilliant educators, this is for you. Those of you who are like, listen, I am not going into another school year the same way I had to go into it last year. Those of you who watch our show, Everybody Educates show, Hosting Brilliance every week, and you're always gaining some beautiful tips. You also have things to share. This summit that's coming up this week is for you. So you want to know how all of my guests, all of my brilliant educator guests, the ones who have been in the classroom, who have excelled and succeeded so wonderfully. You want to know how, the tips and strategies for how they did it? Listen, I'm trying to tell you, there is a process. There is an art to educating. There is an art to having an amazing school year. People would look at me for so long and say, like, how can you come in here every day and still smile? How can you come in here every single day and still engage with the students? I want you all to know that there is an art and a science to educating well and to being well while you're doing it. And so we're going to delve into that this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, for our I love to sing. Y'all already know. I just sing, talk. Sometimes I don't realize I'm singing. But you do not want to miss this. If this is for you, if you are a brilliant educator and really want to make an impact this year in ways that you've never done before, or this is for you if you kind of like feel burnt out and you're very, very talented, but you don't feel like you can use your skills, you don't feel celebrated, you don't feel like you can use the tactics and tools and strategies that work because you're trying to fit into a box, into the school system. Listen, we're going to teach you how to do that this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so I wanted to jump back on here. You heard my amazing guest. I know that she gave you some tactics and some tools and some strategies to teach writing, storytelling, and going across like all the great levels. But I want you all who are listening, those of you who know that it's just like either you're about to just leave this profession, you don't want to, but you're about to leave it because it's more of the same thing. You have these great PDs or not so great PDs, and guess what happens? Nothing really goes the way it's supposed to. You get all this extra baggage laid on you and you're not able to really even breathe during the school year. You're already feeling a little overwhelmed, or you're feeling excited and you're just not sure how to take all of the beauty that you are and wrap it into the beauty of your classroom coming alive and having a winning classroom. We're redefining the way winning classroom looks. So I want you all right now, and those of you who are listening to this replay, hopefully you catch it before we take down the special code, which is WIN. So I'm going to put that on here. The code is WIN. So you can enter that. Let's make sure you can, yes. Let's see. So WIN is the code. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to this link that I'm putting right here in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome, brilliant educators. This is for my brilliant educators only. We actually have a whole community for brilliant educators. I know that a lot of people educate and think that they are, educating. Sorry, because sometimes I think we don't always understand what it means to truly educate. And so a lot of people are teaching some things, but they really want to step into their brilliance. So this is for you. Go on to this link right now, click it, type in for the code WIN, and you do get a huge discount, especially if you're an educator. So that is for this week. We will have a few things happening. Number one, we are going to celebrate, and we have already nominated some wonderful educators. So you will hear all the people we've nominated, and then we will select the winner. There is a winner that will receive a lovely gift card of a nice amount, sponsored by Soul Expressions. So we do have a winning educator. We have lots of nominees, but we will announce the winners. And hopefully this will be something that'll give you, so you can use for school. I know how much money we spend on our classrooms, we spend on our teachers and all of that. So guys, go and sign up right now. You see how I bring the quality, honey. I bring lots of people to the table each and every week who we've received so many ravings that people have transformed their teaching practices. And so this summit, we really are going to we're going to share our secrets to winning in the classroom. It doesn't matter what school you're at, what environment you're in. If you have a crazy, crazy, crazy classroom this year, you don't have a classroom yet, and you're still trying to find out, this is for you. We have like 5 steps that will transform your teaching for the entire year and your classroom. So if you are an educator, a leader, and you even want to have what we're doing this week in your classrooms, we have replays and courses that will help to sustain your teachers with good practice and have engagement. Your kids are going to have so much engagement. You already know. This is how we do it. And so there are some secrets and tips and strategies to it. So what are your thoughts? What are some of the things that you want? Because we also are going to have a time of Q&A where we want to support you as an educator. Because honestly, let me just be really real with you all. I am on a mission to change the way we do education. I am tired of the phoniness in education. I am tired of the checklist, and it becomes about numbers and not about the actual students. It becomes about trying to be, have a title. I am tired of it. And honestly, I'm going to tell you this. There are ways that I noticed people change in the education system who came and had a mission for greatness, and they lost their zeal. They had to fit in. They're like, I have to do what I have to do to get in. We don't have to do that any longer. There are some tips and strategies, some sure tips and strategies through AI. We're going to talk a lot about AI and how you can work smarter. A lot of teachers talk about they don't have time. Educators say, I don't have time. But guess what? There's so many innovative practices. We have curated for you something that you can use all year long so that you can have the time with your family. You don't have to stay super late. I used to stay at school late, y'all. Late. I used to stay in the building setting up my classroom. I used to stay in the building setting up the classroom. I used to stay in there trying to figure out all these lessons. Hi, Tanita. Yes, exactly. Like I used to do all this stuff, burning myself out, and picture a rag that's like wrung out. That's how I felt at the end of the day. And I said, oh, heck no, I am not about to lose myself in the school system. So I was able to find out, okay, what works for me? Who am I? How do I show up in this space? And how do I leverage all of my brilliance? And then also leverage the students' brilliance, and then still meet the standards. We know testing, come on, testing, all of that, all of these things. It's like the next checklist, the next thing. Exactly. You stay with the custodians. I'm telling you, the custodians knew my name. They knew not to come into my class to clean my classroom until last. They were like, oh, Queen's here again. Okay, she said, how do you live here? And that's exactly, and actually I enjoyed taking the time, because I got away from all the noise, from all the things I had, like during the day. I couldn't even plan the way I wanted to plan on my planning period, because I had to cover classes. Like, I don't know if this is you. I had to cover classes. So when do we as educators get the time and opportunity to just like take it all in, study, put it into practice in a way that we look, and we look like we're ready. We know that we're set. We don't always have that time, unfortunately. But yet we still have the same expectations. You must have this done. Your kids must grow. Why aren't these kids working and learning? We have developed a way, through Everybody Educate, and a strategy to help us to get past some of these barriers that really burn us out. So you have more time with your family. You can go home. You do not have to stay with the custodians anymore. So we want you to sign up and come to the virtual classroom summit. We will be celebrating. We will be working together to get different perspectives, but then you also will learn these strategies that will transform this year for you, and you will become proficient and distinguished educator. Because sometimes we have it in us, but we're just so burdened down, and we can't really do all the things we want to do. We can't really like show our principals and our schools like all that we have in us. It's so brilliant because we're just so like locked into the baggage that we carry, the baggage of do this, do that, trying to learn every single style in our classroom. We're trying to plan for everybody. We're trying to be there for everyone. But there are ways to get around the baggage of it and really walk into the brilliance of it. And we want to share that with you this week. So again, go ahead, and I put it in the chat. Go ahead and sign up. And if you are on today, you do get a discount. If you are on today, if you're listening to this, you do get a discount. You just need to type in the code WIN or the code BRILLIANT, because that's what you are. You are brilliant. And that's what you are. You are a winning, brilliant educator. And you may not get the credit for it, but we want to make sure you get the credit for it this week. We want to make sure you start this year, not with a whole bunch of list of things to do, but knowing the power of who you are and what you have inside of you, so that when you step into that school, when you step into, whether it's inside the school, outside the school, I'm talking to you also who have classrooms that are non-traditional, because we have strategies for that too. You can do this. I have a parent that I'm working with right now who homeschools her child. And now she's like, I have all the stuff. What do I do with it? And so that's what we're going to help you do. We're going to help you do it in a very artistic way, cultivate your brilliance in such a way that you will have a plan for this school year that is like easy to follow and allows you to be the best of yourself while meeting the standards that your school is asking from you, and engaging the best with your students. So guys, I'm not sure if this is you, but if it is, we are here for you. And I am so excited. The people who are attending, we have so many great things, goodies for you, so many things. So go ahead and sign up today. Today's coupon that I put in there, that coupon code, really is because my heart goes out to the brilliant educators. And if you watch that show, that woman that was on today, Valeriana, she talked about the art of teaching writing and storytelling. And there is an art to teaching, period. There is an art to teaching, period. And it's more simplistic than you think. And we're going to take out all of the busy work of it for you and help you to actually craft your plan. You'll be able to leave this summit with a plan of action where you can walk with confidence, right? Where you can have strategies and tools that you can use at a moment's notice, where you can advocate for yourself to your principals, to your leaders, and say, hey, this is what I need. This is what I don't need. This is how I am strong. And this is where I'm going to need the support. You get to take control of your journey this year so that your children can receive the best from you. Share this video out. It's the after party. We'll see you Wednesday. Once you sign up for the link, we'll see you Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And you might say, well, what if I don't what if I'm still teaching at the time or I'm not available? You get the replay, and we will acknowledge those who, even though you're not there, you will still get all of your goodies. You will still get all of your like empowerment personalized just for you, just because you signed up. So don't worry if you can't be there that day, these days, but know that you do have the replays. So guys, it's the winning classroom. We are speaking it into existence right now, that you will win this year. You will not have to be burnt out doing it. You will not have to be stressed all the way out trying to figure out how to make things work. There's so many tools, so many strategies. You will even hear from some experts that will be on the panel to support you in doing this as well. So guys, come on, what are you waiting for? Click that link. Click the link. I'm putting it in one more time. Click the link and then put win or brilliant. You will have a huge discount just because today is a beautiful day and you're a beautiful person and you're a brilliant person. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Don't stay late at school this year. Come on, come on. Everybody Educate always has tools for you. You are not in this alone. We are working with you. If you want us to come and even speak at your school, if you want us to do professional developments, because the way we do it, honey, it's not about you being bogged down. It's about celebrating you and supporting you through the how and the process of getting to the wins. A lot of times people tell you just what to do and they put all the stuff on you. And that's what really causes a lot of burden. And they don't think about like, wow, what else are you going through? Like, I'm also a caregiver for sick family. Like, you don't know, you might have children that you're taking care. You deserve to have your life this school year. And I know I can go on and on about that, but you deserve not to be bogged down and to be judged in the school system to say, oh, you can't do this and you didn't grow these things. This is not the year for that. We have some solutions for you, and you will not have to find yourself in a place where I'm ready to quit. As a matter of fact, you will find yourself in a place where, as a leader, where you're being built as a leader and you're helping other educators. That's what we do. We help. We have brilliance that births brilliance, that births brilliance, that births brilliance. So guys, don't forget, sign up. We have a couple other, I'll put one more link in here. If you want to be a speaker, we have another event that we do every year during Kwanzaa. So I'm not going to really talk a lot about that, but I do want to let you all know, if you want to be a speaker or you want to be on our Hosting Brilliance show, and you have some valuable things to share, we like to highlight your brilliance. You can click on the link that I just put in here. So that's for you if you want to do that. And then the last link that you'll see, if you want to be a sponsor, we are always excited about partnering with people and people being a sponsor for us. Everybody Educate always has events that we're curating so that educators can be well, students can be well, families and communities can be well, and we really can and will and already are changing the way we do education. So check out those links, guys. Go ahead, sponsor. If you'd like to not only sponsor, you'd like to actually be a part of some of the things that we're doing. You want to be on a panel that we do. We have lots of panels coming up this fall because we're super excited. We want to make sure that all through this school year, you have that support. So if you know a brilliant educator, you are a brilliant educator, go ahead and sign up. And we will get back to you. We are so excited about where we're going with all of this. And so one last thing before I go, I'm going to share my screen just because I want you to know where to go on our website. And you can see here our website, everybodyeducate.com, where some of the things that we do. You'll notice the video that I played when I first started with my guest, Hosting Brilliance. So we definitely do that. The summit is right here. You can sign up right here as well. Okay. And please let us know who you are. You're a teacher or you're a teacher, leader, coach. We support you as well. We support brilliant educators who want to see the system change and want to be a part of that change. Okay. And then you will see a little bit about me. And then I want to take your attention to our special events. So we want you to sign up there. We're on a Burnout to Brilliance tour. So there's so many ways to get involved with us. But we really want you this week to make sure that you come to our summit. We have some really good things for you. And then the other thing is we want to make sure that your city, your town, your country, your state is represented in our Burnout to Brilliance Blueprint Tour. So if you'd like to have us, please reach out. Please reach out. You can reach out to me or info@everybodyeducate.com, team.everybodyeducate.com for more information. And then we will be having a masterclass that's coming up in September. So we're so excited. We're so excited. And I mentioned this earlier, but every year we have a Kwanzaa. So this is where I'll have all these amazing speakers come each day for each day of Kwanzaa. And so you can see some of our past events with this on YouTube, where they definitely spoke for 2021. We had some amazing educators that were non-traditional educators. So, and then 2022, we honored many educators. So yes, we really want to see you there. We want you to be a part of all the things that are happening. Go to Everybody Educate, get involved, share our message. And the final thing I really want to talk to you all about is the pre-order your book, because you want to learn these secrets to success. So pre-order your book, and we will definitely just have all these lovely things for you in store so that you can be well, your school can be well, your district can be well. It's possible. It's possible. I know there's been a lot of harm in education, and we need a lot of education healing, but it is possible for that healing to take place. It is possible for you to be that brilliant educator. And I'm signing off because the after show is over. If you didn't get a chance to listen to Valeriana, I need you to go and listen to Valeriana Benday. She was phenomenal. We're talking about quality. Our children deserve the best, and we deserve to be our best in doing that. We deserve to have the training and the development to do it. I always say that. If you want our children to excel, then you need to invest in educators. And that is exactly what I do. That is exactly what I do as the lead consultant of Everybody Educate. I invest in educators. All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.